Yui, you have all the documents, right?
Yes, I have everything.
My name is Sota Ito. I'm a 28-year-old office worker working in sales. Today, I'm in a major company, Scott Co., for a meeting about a new project. And next to me is a junior employee, Yui Suzuki. She's supposed to give a presentation on this project. However, there was someone in this company that I did not want to meet.
He's late, isn't he? It's already been 20 minutes since our appointment.
I'm sure we're being underestimated. After all, that guy. Sorry I'm late. Wait, it's you, huh? I feel a sense of loss for apologizing. Tsukikage, you're 20 minutes late. Unlike a small company like yours, I'm busy. After all, we're a big company. You should be grateful for just me meeting with you. Then at least call to let me know you're going to be late. Shut up! You've always been such a deal-particular guy, haven't you? You'll never succeed in life because you're always worrying about that kind of thing. Huh? That's got nothing to do with it. Jin Tsukikage was a classmate of mine in high school. He always had a good face and good grades, and was the center of the class. However, he's always been sarcastic to me. Even after we became adults and met again, he was always like this. You're an adult now, so don't do something so childish. But he is a business partner of a major company, so I have to put up with it.
I don't think that's the way to put it.
Yui? Hey, you better watch how you talk. We're a big company over here.
I don't think it matters whether you are a big or small company when it comes to courtesy to others.
What the hell? Well, let's calm down. Let's talk about work instead. After that, I managed to calm them down and started the meeting. This time, it was just Tsukikage alone, but I heard that other project members will get together next time. But it was no good.
I'm sorry. If I hadn't caused trouble before the meeting, we might have passed.
Don't worry about it. You got mad at me for my sake. I appreciate it.
But I'm frustrated. I can't just be left with sarcastic comments and back down. I'll be better idea at the next meeting and get back to him.
You're always looking positively, aren't you?
Actually, I have always been teased a lot. My mother left for heaven when I was very young, so I live alone with my father. Because of that, my classmates would say things to me. Every time they did, I tried my best to think that I'm going to show them one day. Even now, when Tsukikage is sarcastic with me, it really burns me up.
Wow, hot.
Next time, I'll put through a proposal and make sure he never complains again.
That's a hell of a motivation. But I want to show that guy too. Okay. I'll do my best to help, and we'll both make sure it succeeds.
Okay.
When we got back to the office, we decided to review the project proposal. She's the type of person who gets fired up under adversity, and so she came up with one good idea after another. I continued to work with her. And after a while, I went back to Tsukikage. On that day, the project members other than him had also gathered there. Even President Suzuki is here? It's rumored that he's a very strict person, and a half-hearted proposal will not be accepted. Amidst a tense atmosphere, the presentation began. I had left most of the proposals to Suzuki, but... We can't use this. We want a more stylish and revolutionary proposal. What is it exactly? You have to tell us specifically what's wrong with it. That's what you guys are supposed to think about. Or can't you even do your job properly without being told exactly what to do? You really are a high school graduate.
How did you know that?
I was curious and looked you up the other day after the meeting. My colleague told me you're a high school graduate without a mother.
Ah!
Please, stop that. Her personal life has nothing to do with work. Yes, it does. You were rude to me the other day, weren't you? I'd like to see your parents' faces if they couldn't even teach you manners. You'll see them soon enough. Because if it's her father, well, he's right next to you. What? The president? Sure, they have the same last name, but it can't be. I bet it's just a lie. It's not a lie. She's my daughter for sure. Eh? And you seem to have a lot to say to me. It's just that, well... I'll take a special timeout. Come to the president's office when the meeting is over. Yes, sir. During the meeting, Tsukikage became completely quiet. We continued our meeting, but...
The proposal didn't go through, did it?
Well, we can do it next time. Let's not give up and keep doing our best.
Of course, I intended on doing my best, but I'm also anxious. I have never had my father's approval.
It's true. President Suzuki seems to be very strict, doesn't he?
It's always been that way. When I graduated from high school, I actually intended to join my father's company. I was from a father and child family, so I wanted to help my father right away, but he was against it. He must have thought that I couldn't work for his big company. So I have to make this project a success, because I want my father to recognize that I can work.
I see. So this has been Yui's battle as well.
But I wonder whether it will really work out.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I believe in you, Yui.
Ah!
If you keep working hard, I'm sure you'll succeed. Let's work hard together.
Yes!
I want to show Tsukikage too. But when he made fun of me, President Suzuki was really angry, wasn't he? Why didn't he let her join the company when he cares so much about her? Despite these doubts, I continued to work in cooperation with Suzuki. Then one day, I received a phone call before a meeting. You want me to send the meeting back an hour? Yeah, a project member had urgent matter to attend to. That's fine, but... Your voice is not a project member's, is it? But I feel like I've heard it somewhere before. Don't you think it's just imagination? You see, I'm America. Even my name is Bob. Aren't you suddenly speaking a broken up language? Anyway, please change the meeting time. Wait! He hung up.
Senpai, is something wrong?
He wants to delay the meeting time by 1 hour.
Understood then. I'll check the documents again before then.
After that, we headed to the meeting 1 hour later as instructed, but... Hey, you're late! What time do you think it is? Eh? But you just called asking to delay the meeting by 1 hour. Huh? I didn't make a call like that. That can't be true. I'm pretty sure that someone named Bob contacted us. We don't have anyone like that. Don't give me that lame excuse. What does this mean? But if I argue with them here, they'll just think I'm making excuses. I apologize for that. The meeting of that day did not go well either. After we got back to the office, we decided to have a remorse meeting.
It was no good, was it? Even though we'd had done a lot of preparations.
Besides, it hurt that we were late.
But you got a phone call before the meeting, right? If only we hadn't gotten that call, we wouldn't have been late.
Maybe I mistook them for someone else. Let's be careful next time. But after that, we continued to receive phone calls before the meeting. Each time, we were told only wrong instructions, and the number of mistakes began to increase. There were times when we didn't follow the instructions, but sometimes only those were actually right. Thanks to that, we were gradually being pushed into a corner.
What should we do? If we keep making more mistakes, we will lose credibility.
We're just going about our business as usual. Some guy called Bob or someone is sabotaging us.
Why would a stranger do that?
No, it's someone we know. He knew the time of our meeting. In other words, it's someone related to the project who has a grudge against us.
Isn't that Tsukikage?
I think so too, but I'm sure he'll just shrug it off if I question him. Oh, a call. Yes, hello? Thank you for always working with us. I'm Bob, calling from Skako. I've received a call at last. There's no Bob in your company, is there? Who is it really? What are you talking about? I'm real Bob from Skak Company. I can easily find out that your name is not there by asking other employees. What are you intending doing this mischief? Shut up! If you have more complaints, why don't you just quit this project too? As if I can do that. But if we don't do this, he's just going to keep getting in the way. What am I supposed to do? That's it! I understand. I will withdraw from this project.
Eh?
In working together, we realized how helpless we are. However, we will talk to the higher-ups ourselves, so please, keep it confidential until the next meeting. Ah, understood. Then I look forward to our next meeting. He sounds so happy.
Are you sure you're okay with saying that?
Yeah, it's fine. I have an idea. I'll make him regret it at the next meeting.
What?
For that to happen, can you help me out a little bit?
Okay, but what are you going to do?
Well, I told her a plan. The next day, we visited Skotko for a meeting. The president of the company said that he would be a little late, so it was okay to go ahead. I see. Understood. Well, I'd like to get right down to business, but before I do, I have an important matter to discuss. What is it? Hurry up and announce it! Well, actually, we've decided to start dating. What? I really wanted to report it to the president, but if he's going to be late, it can't be helped. I'll report it properly later. Wait! Aren't you guys going to back out of this project? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb with me! I'm pretty sure you said on the phone the other day. How do you know? It was a guy named Bob who I spoke about that with. Ah! And I asked him to keep it a secret. So, how did you know? He told me! So then, Bob does exist, right? Can you please send him over here now? There isn't a Bob among our employees. What do you mean? Until now, we've been getting calls from a person named Bob before meetings. The mistakes we've made so far are because we received wrong instructions from that person. What? It was his instructions that made me move the time of the meeting and bring the wrong materials. He called me again yesterday, so I tried to play a little coy. So how did you know what I told Bob, Tsukikage? Well, that's What the hell are you doing? You can't just interrupt a project and expect to get away with it! Why am I the only one who should be blamed for this? Who cares what happens to this project? What? Any project proposed by this guy is bound to fail! The boss knows that too! That's why he doesn't accept the proposal!
I know that much too. It's true that my father doesn't approve of me still. I'm working hard, believing that someday he will approve. That's why I won't give up no matter what you say. I'm going to work hard so that my father will definitely recognize me for this job too.
That's not true! President? I properly recognize your ability, Yui. The reason I didn't accept your offer the other day is because I believed you would come up with a better idea. Huh?
But you were against me joining this company, weren't you?
Because I didn't want you to get hurt. You were a hard worker, and I'm sure you would have done well at our company. But the employees around you might think that you were a well-connected employee. Then, no matter how hard you worked, you would not be rewarded. You'd been teased a lot in the past, and I didn't want to give you another hard time.
So, it was all for me. Thanks, Dad. But I'm okay now. No matter what people say, I can do my best with my seniors.
I'm going to take a good look at your work on this project. But I won't go easy on you just because we're family.
Of course, I will do my best to win President Suzuki's approval.
I'm glad that you've made peace with him. Now, let's move on to the main topic. Wait a minute. We haven't finished your story yet. It is inappropriate of a working member of society to undermine a business partner for selfish reasons. I'll dispose of you properly as soon as the meeting is over. So be prepared. Oh no! Say something, Sota! What? You know, we went to high school together, so... But you're an elite, right? Why don't you do something about it by yourself, instead of relying on an ordinary person like me? Don't say it like that! That's enough! You're off the project too! Get out of here right now! God damn it! After he was gone, the meeting resumed. The day's proposal passed without incident, and it was decided that the project would proceed smoothly. Meanwhile, Tsukikage was fired for selfish reasons for trying to disadvantage the company. Rumor has it that after leaving the company, he returned to his parents' home in the countryside. I would never see him again. After that, we went on with our project, and a few months later, we were able to finish it successfully. Thanks to you guys, we were able to finish the project without a hitch. Thank you. No, it was thanks to her. So, when are you two getting married? What? Oh? You guys are dating, right? That's... Actually, we said that just to expose Tsukikage's wrongdoing. Ah. You don't mean to say that my daughter's not attractive, do you? No, that's not true at all. But she has her own feelings too. How should I answer?
Senpai, I think we can make it a true story.
Eh?
The reason I have been able to come this far is because of the support I have next to me. That's why I love you. What do you think about me, Senpai?
I love you too.
Huh?
I've always seen how hard you work. I want to continue supporting you, so please go out with me.
Yes, I will!
And so, we decided to go out. With her, I'm sure I'll continue to do my best.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.